Alright, so I'm back. Gonna do another race here. So the last race that I had was I figured it out. It's Dallara or Dallara. It's probably Dallara. It's like an F1 car. I was able to win my first race, which was awesome. Um, Sleeping Beauty's awake. Trying to manage some pretty horrific tooth pain until we can get to a dentist this week. Otherwise, all is well. Yeah, I just decided I wanted to try to get some more use out of this Iracing since I paid for the subscription. So jumped in and had a very, very bad truck race, which if you guys go and look, my video's out for that. That was at Charlotte. Don't know why, could not keep the truck underneath me. Didn't matter what I did. I'm kind of having the same problem with this Arca car, but I can kind of control it a little bit more with the throttle. But I'm going to do a Arca race here at Phoenix. Old configuration, meaning the start-finish line is in the old location instead of the new one at in turn 2. I was like 30th quick in practice, so we'll have to see where we're going wrong there. Maybe I just need to get a little more aggressive in the corners, but if it's anything like that race that I won, I'll just have to hit my marks, be consistent, and let everybody wreck themselves, because that's kind of where things went. I saw some of the laps the leader was running, and I'm pretty sure that they just thought, you know what, I'm gonna goose it, and they hit the wall or something. So anyways, I'm just gonna work on being consistent here and see what happens. Hopefully we can at least get a top, oh, I don't know, how many people do we have racing? I'm going for a top 10 at least, hopefully. So we'll get in here, we'll get our I think that's about where we had it. Let's get in and run a couple laps and see what happens. That's one thing I wish it would save my setup, however I had it. So I don't know if this is the way I have this car downloaded or if it's the same for some of you that race iRacing, but my tack is kind of turned. If you guys could tell me if that's normal or not, that'd be great. So I did change my brake bias a little bit. Oh. Alright, well, practice is done. So I got a little too brave there, but I did change my brake bias. I changed my brake bias a little bit more towards the rear so that I could kind of drag the brake going into the corner and not have the front end lock up, so that'll create a very tight condition. Put more brake to the rear, make it loose, because then it'll lock up the rear and want to bring it around, so maybe I just need to fine tune that a little bit, I don't know. Maybe we'll go up to 64. But okay, let's go qualify and let's see what happens. But yeah, like I said, it's very aggravating that the tachometer is turned like that. It'd be nice to know if I just need to kind of get rid of the vehicle and maybe re-download it. I don't know. Another thing I noticed is that it does matter if your tires are warm, it seems. I know that for me, the longer I go, the better my car handles. just lost that. I was probably gonna be sub 29, I think. We'll have to see, but that was pretty close. I think I need to adjust my brake bias a little bit more because it kind of wanted to come around on me. But that was, I felt really good about that last lap if I wouldn't have broke loose. So yeah, I would have qualified top 10 probably. With that last run, I would have qualified top 10, I think. So let's see here if I can adjust this anymore. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll call that good. So we'll go get out on the grid here in a couple minutes and go from there. This one is 40 laps. This is gonna be a long one because these cars don't. So the one that I did with the Dallara, that was I think 30 laps. So this is gonna be a race of attrition, I think. I just have to avoid people. There's only 18 of us, or 19 of us. I wish there was more. Well, this says there's 20 of us, but somebody looks like they're not in here. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens here. 29, 48. So I'm guessing I'll probably finish top 5 with all the people that are gonna fall out if I don't get caught up in a wreck. And if I don't get caught up in a wreck and I'm able to just hit my marks consistently, I should be fine with a top 10 easily. Maybe even get a top 5. Looks like I'm going to line up somewhere around 15th. As long as I line up on the inside, that'll be fine. Not very full for the Arca series, not very full at all. I remember watching when they had these cars racing in NASCAR in the well, let's see, what would that have been? Would have been the Sprint Cup series. Probably Winston, probably the end of the Winston era. These cars were out, I think. Very old. I do kind of like that throughout the ranks of NASCAR you kind of use the older model. So like Arca's using what an older NASCAR body style would have been and stuff like that. I do kind of like that. I wouldn't really like it if everybody was racing the nicest, newest stuff or anything like that. What's that guy doing over there? Look at him. He's like, yeah! Alright. So yeah, I really am confused why, if you look at my tachometer, it's kind of turned quite a bit. Don't really know why. It would be nice to kind of understand that though. Alright, another minute or so and then we can get going on this. If you guys know how I can customize my car, that would be some good information to have too. But I did not get to see where I rank now with my license. That I've noticed that's kind of delayed. It takes a little while for that to update. So maybe after this race, that win that I had will be registered and be able to show. But yeah, that was just so crazy. I just, you know, I could remember I was really, really worried. My arms were getting tired and hands sweaty. I mean, it's. I know it's just a game, but it's when you know you're racing against other people and you can come out on top, it means something. It's kind of cool. I would love to be able to do this in real life. I'd love to race. It could be a lot of fun. But it's also very expensive. So this will have to do for now. So maybe that'll come into play. Maybe run a little bit slower than everybody else. Maybe our tires will save our tires, and maybe that'll be helpful. We'll have to see. Can't be spinning out. That doesn't help the tires at all. But we've got 40 long laps to decide here, and we'll go from there. So a lot of these guys are blue and green. I think I started out with yellow, if I remember right. I'm guessing everybody will pile up in turn one. I'll probably get wrecked from behind. Just like that, they cleared a couple of them out for us. So I can tell I'm faster than a couple of these guys, but I need to hit my marks. And some other guys are getting pretty brave. I really don't like racing next to people. I like to kind of just be in line and then pass them. But sometimes you can't always get what you want. So there you can see when you just miss your mark a little bit, you really lose a lot of momentum. So we're running 12th, we need a couple more guys to have some issues. Or just get better at hitting our marks. Looks like I got a whole line of them here that I could be faster than if I hit all my marks just right. Oh. Those two got tangled up there. That'll help. I didn't want to wreck this guy. I think I was pretty close to doing that though. I didn't mean to send it in there quite like that. we're not setting any land speed records, but I think we're doing okay. It's a long race. We just really need other people to make mistakes here. Take care of our tires, manage the race. Somebody behind us, I think they think they're faster than us, so if they can get up here, we'll let them go a little bit faster. Give them the inside here and see if they want to take it. Doesn't look like they want to, so we'll just get back down here and get on our race. So there you can see I'm starting to catch this guy in front of me. I was getting to go a little bit quicker, but then you got to adjust your brake points too. Otherwise you're gonna dive it in there way too hard because you're building a lot more momentum. So at this point, I've done enough laps where I actually start driving by sound more than I do anything else. Whether that's right, wrong, or otherwise. That's just what kind of helps me stay consistent. A very boring race. I was kind of hoping a lot more guys would be wrecking than what did. I got somebody behind me here. They're quite a bit faster than we are. So we're going to go ahead and let them go by. And I don't know what I could be doing differently. I mean, I know I could be more aggressive, but I don't want to burn up my tires. I don't want to give too much throttle off the corner and spin it out, because then you lose all kinds of track time and you mess up your tires. This is really kind of my only play, is to just be consistent. Because I don't know where the limit is, and I don't want to go over it, otherwise it's all done. Sometimes it does help if you can drive behind a guy for a while. You can kind of see what they're doing. It doesn't help when the cars disappear on you though. Alright, we got less than 10 to go. You can see right there I was kind of starting to rub the wall and then somebody in front of us spun out. I got this guy I've been working on for quite a while. I should be able to get by him if I just don't wreck the car. I got about 8 laps to do it, so we'll see what happens here. Lost one to this guy. That's 10th place up there, so we'll just have to see what happens here. I think I kind of quit hitting my marks. I lost the handle on my car. And I keep touching the damn wall like that. Not really sure why I keep doing that, but let's see if we can try not to lose any more. I think that red car and I, we've been kind of running the same race. Just wearing our stuff out. Alright, that guy tried wrecking us. We didn't let him do it. And I think that was the race, wasn't it? I thought that was the race. Maybe these two will get together here and we can get another position. Oh, they raced clean. So we're going to have to settle for 11th. And that's okay. Alright. So we finished 11th. I mean, our laps weren't blistering fast, but you know, we were holding on to it, not not tearing up our equipment. I kept hitting the wall on the front stretch for some reason. But we got 11th. Not too bad. 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 Not too bad But, you know, not terrible. We'll just have to keep racing them to get better. But that'll be it for Iracing here today. I would say overall it was a halfway mediocre day. So we'll see you next time. Thanks.